It's the time you've all been waiting for. It's the night you'll remember forever. It's paid by Vikings of the past. From the first game to the last. This is Viking football. It's tradition, pageantry, and intensity. You can feel it in the air. The sound of the whispering pines. It's the no-quit mentality. It's the pride in the blue, black, and white. It's our night for heroes to shine. As the smoke builds, one team emerges. It gets pretty loud on Friday night. It's the visiting pride of the Viking might. It's time to feel the rush at Union Pines, where all opposing dreams have come to die.
The Zaxby's Coaches Show, brought to you by Legacy Commercial and Residential Construction, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Zaxby's Friends, Family, Flavor. With your host, Chris Delambert, only on the NFHS Network, brought to you by New Image Media.
Welcome to Week 5 installation, of the Zaxby's Coaches Show 2.0, I think. This is we did one last night with Lee County coaches. Tonight is Union Pines. We are here in Moore County at Pinehurst Toyota in this cathedral. And I'm with Brett Hammer. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. You're a sales consultant here at Pinehurst Toyota, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me something about Toyotas I don't know.
Toyota's the most trusted brand, most popular brand in the country, in the whole world.
In the whole world?
And it got the best warranty that just passed Volkswagen.
Really?
As far as most cars out there. So very good product, very good warranty.
All right. So I recently learned that the Camry is the #1 sedan in the country, and Toyota also has the top-selling SUV. Is that correct?
Correct. RAV4.
Wow. So back in the day, back when I was a younger man and knew anything about anything, Toyota used to put the same motor in every vehicle. Is that still the same? Is it a little bit different? What's going on with that? Do you know?
Similar but different. I mean,
Okay.
You got 4 and 6 cylinders, different transmissions, different 7, 8-speed automatic transmissions, timing chains, stuff like that.
And you just went way beyond my car abilities right there.
Depends on what model you select.
Okay.
There's different motors and transmissions.
All right, but if I come out here, you can teach me up on all of that stuff,
sir.
right?
Absolutely.
All right, where are you from originally?
Oswego, New York.
All right, I was going to say it doesn't sound much like a North Carolina accent. All right, and you a Bills fan, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, Josh Allen, man, I wish I had him on my fantasy team.
Yeah, he's pretty legit.
All right, you gonna have an opportunity to get out to any high school football games this year?
Probably, 1 or 2, most likely.
All right, well, I tell you what, if you really want to see a good ball game, you can go down the road with us. Union Pines is off here locally this weekend, but you can come on down the road to Rayford. Lee County will be visiting Hope County. That should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Or you can just hang out with Coach Trousdale because he's not going to know what to do with himself on a Friday evening. All right, anything you'd like to add about Pinehurst Toyota?
Biggest group in the Southern Pines area, Rayford area. We got the most used car selection. We won't miss a deal over the trade. Come see me or Ryan Chris, Brent Hammer, and we'll love to earn your business.
All right, and you guys are open what days?
Monday through Sunday.
Monday through Sunday, that's like everything. 7 days a week?
9 to 7, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 on Saturday, and 12 to 5 on Sunday.
All right, so pretty much you can come out here anytime you want to buy a car, right?
Anytime.
All right, fantastic. Good to meet you, man.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right, thanks for everything you guys do. We'll be back on the other side of the break with Hector Perez from Zaxby's, I believe. You're watching the Zaxby's Coaches Show.
Buy your next new or used car the way you want to buy with the Pinehurst Toyota Smart Buy program. Visit PinehurstToyota.com and choose or build the vehicle you want. Try the Pinehurst Toyota Smart Buy. It's the easiest way to buy your next new or used car.
All right, welcome back. Hector Perez, Regional Marketing Director and all things chicken with me. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good. You know, I actually tried to call one of the corporate marketing guys that we have.
You trying to get popsicles?
Yeah, I was trying to get popsicles. He didn't answer me, so
come on, man.
I know, right?
So you're going to be back on the phone tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm going to try again. I'm going to shoot him a message and an email.
Hector trying to get us some tongue torch popsicles, which apparently are a thing that's floating around somewhere. I have to have one. That's the type thing that my wife would tell you, yeah, that's him, because I'm the dude that'll be like, let me try that.
Well, everyone's, giving me requests. Everyone's like, they should try macaroni and cheese. They should try a breaded filet, which we did once, and it was fantastic. And, our competitors have one. It's time for us to have one. The Zaxby spicy sauce is good in itself, but I think a breaded filet would just work so much better. But, I got to make calls.
Well, let me ask you this, Hector.
Okay.
Let's assume for a moment that we can't get the marketing folks at corporate to send us tongue torch popsicles.
Right.
It seems to me that between me, you, and Coach, we could take some tongue torch sauce and we could make our own popsicles, right?
Yeah, we just need a pretty good cooler. I mean, if you got a nice mini fridge at home.
I mean, yeah, well, everybody's got a freezer in the house. I got plenty of space.
Okay, well,
I'll move some frozen pizzas and some pork chops around. We can put them in there.
All right, well, I
might check it out,
I'll
man.
bring some tongue torch sauce so we can get some popsicles.
Digging it. Okay, very good. So, we were just talking.
Yeah.
Halloween's your thing, right?
Halloween, yeah. It's for us at least at Zaxby's, we do a trunk or treat. Try to do one at least in one of the communities we have. Yeah. So.
Where's the trunk or treat going to be this year?
Oh, it depends. I know all the stores want to do one, and we're spread all throughout North Carolina.
It's live TV, man.
It's
kind
of
hard.
Ask
questions you don't know the answer to. So basically, you haven't figured it out yet.
I figured out for one of our major ones that we do is going to be in Fayetteville, which we do with the Sycamore Road, Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson?
Yeah. We
Cool.
usually do one there. They do a pretty big one that starts around like 12 o'clock and it goes all the way to 2 o'clock.
All right.
All you can eat candy, really. It's a
all
fun
right,
time.
man. Trick or treating, man. When I was a kid, it took some effort, man. You had to go out, and the farther you walk, the more you got. Now it's like hit the right locations, man. You can just make a lap around here and get a bag packed full of candy.
Yeah, I wish I could still trick or treat. I gave it up at 18. So.
I mean, you're not a huge dude with the right costume. You can pull it off, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
All right, very good. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, other than that, I know we mentioned it last night. If you have the Zaxby's app, September 27th, make sure you're on it. You're gonna get a BOGO for a boneless wing meal.
All right, download the app. Zaxby's. Best thing about the app, points don't ever expire. That drives me crazy on the app. So I'm an app guy. I order all my food. Order food on an app today.
There you go.
I hate when I see that my points have expired. Zaxby's app, they never expire. And on the 27th, in-app, orders will be buy one, get one on wings, right?
Yes, sir. On the wing meal.
On the wing meal.
Yeah, you get a whole
buy one, get one, free food, hook up the whole office, the family, whoever it might be. September 27th, don't do it. That gives you about, 7-8 days. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time. Take the time right now. Download the app. You won't regret it. And then the 27th, look out for that BOGO.
Oh, yeah. Something to look forward to.
See you next week, man.
I'll see you next week.
All right, go get some Zaxby's, y'all. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
We took our signature sandwich and pumped up the bass. With bacon and cheese, it's the new Signature Club, remixed by Zaxby's.
If you've been injured in a car crash, the personal injury lawyers at King Law Firm will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call King Law Firm today. The call is free, the consultation is free, the advice is priceless. King Law Firm, we fight to make it right.
Legacy Commercial and Residential Construction. From concept to design, constructed to fit your lifestyle. We use only top quality finishes to make our house your home. Legacy Commercial and Residential Construction. The Sand Hills residential and commercial builder of choice.
Welcome back to Zaxby's Coaches Show, third segment, joined by somebody brand new. I like meeting new people in this gig. Wesley Jackson with Motto Mortgage. Tell me about yourself, sir.
Number one, I'm glad you had me on. I appreciate it. From Richmond County, born and raised. Moved to Pinehurst in about 2011. Up in a real estate company, mortgage, insurance. We have it all here.
So one-stop shopping with you guys.
That's our plan, is to be the one-stop shop. Yep.
That's pretty fantastic. What's your service area cover?
So we actually just opened in Charlotte, so we cover everything east of Charlotte.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big footprint.
With the focus being here. And now Motto Mortgage, we have an office here and we have an office in Hollywood, Florida. So we cover North Carolina and Florida.
For folks that have got investment properties, things out there, you guys licensed in any other state but North Carolina, or just North Carolina for now?
We kind of specialize in investment properties. We own Pinehurst Vacation Rental. We have 21 Airbnbs. Big fight going on with that right now. So it's been exciting. But we have a lot of investment properties. We know how to get you into the right one.
All right. So for all your real estate needs, Wesley is your guy. Where do people find you?
So we're above the Southern Pines Growler, right in downtown. You walk right up below the Moore County Chamber of Commerce. We're there 9 to 5, but you can call or text or at 24/7. We'll get you a quote on a loan. Got somebody 4.9% today.
Oh, wow.
Which is great for right now.
All right. And what's the website?
So we have sellsouthernpines.com.
Sell
my
Southern Pines.
Southern accent.
Got you. Got me too. Sellsouthernpines.com.
That's right.
Sellsouthernpines.com. Motto Mortgage. They're your experts. They'll handle everything. You're going to get a chance to get out to a football game here in the near future?
Oh, I go to almost every single Richmond Raider football game. So we got a big tailgate before the Pinecrest game this weekend.
Fantastic. How predictions?
Oh, Richmond by probably 70.
Okay. All right. Now, that's Richmond, I was going to ask you. You go to every game. Richmond, what you can talk to kind of the growing pains this year. We went from Kellen Hood at quarterback this year. The offense sputtering a little bit. Richmond out to a kind of a slow start. What are your observations? What do they need to get right?
Well, we're 2-3. We're on a 2-game win streak. I think the offense has struggled a little bit, but we've had a Hood at quarterback for the last 6 years,
I know.
7 years. So coming off of that is tough. We've been able to pass. Our new quarterback is more of a option type guy, and we're getting it. We're adjusting to that. So I think we're starting to look better.
All right. Now I've been told by several people, and I haven't gone back and validated because I'm lazy and I'm busy and all the rest of that. But I have been told on good authority that the last time Richmond started 0-3, they won a state championship. Had you ever heard that?
No, the last time we never started 0-3. Last time we started 0-2 was 1977. We did lose 3 games. Our last loss in 2008 was to Pinecrest, and then we won on an 8-game streak.
I don't know if you're right or not, but you said that so authoritatively. I'm taking that as law, and I'm going to repeat that on the air. All right, so you've never started 0-3, started 0-2 in 77.
77. We went to the state championship, lost. We won it in 78.
All right, I'm going to take that as word as bond. All right, very good. Great to meet you.
You too.
Thanks for your sponsorship here.
On.
Thanks for being a part of what we do, and we hope to see you soon.
All right, great.
All right, everybody. We'll be back with Coach Trousdale on the other side of the break. You're watching the Zaxby's Coaches Show live from Pinehurst Toyota.
Jen Ritchie and her staff at Everything Pines can show you all the Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen, and Bass have to offer. A trusted real estate professional with over a decade of experience. Each client receives a customized marketing plan featuring professional photography, drone footage, and floor plans designed just for them. For more information, go to everythingpinespartners.com and check out one of the hundreds of reviews. Everything Pines, showcasing the Sand Hills.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Visit Randy and Jill Saunders or Kathy Thompson in Southern Pines or Seven Lakes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
All right, welcome back to the Zaxby's Coaches Show. The coach has arrived. Coach, I'm going to give you as long as you want. Talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm eating crow. The AFC champion, Cincinnati Bengals, roll into town. Dak Prescott's out, and you guys summon, I don't even know what kind of voodoo went on down there in Dallas, but escape and get away with a 2017 victory.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Puff your chest out.
I'm not going to do that because that's not who I am, but I'll tell you, the Cowboys played really well in that first half. Defensively, Micah Parsons is just an absolute monster. I mean, he's Lawrence Taylor to me, and he just changes the game for the Cowboys. Offensively, they're still not close to being there. They get Michael Gallup back this week. But that was a good win for the Cowboys. They definitely needed it. I think Dak's hands got all of a sudden it's getting a little bit better because Cooper Rush played pretty well in his spot. But
yeah, Dak about to get Wally pipped if he doesn't get back out there. Cooper Rush, man, I give it to him. He did just enough to get that W.
Yeah.
Everybody in Cincinnati screaming, get Zach Taylor out of there. You know how it is with football coach. You lose a game or two, and everybody wants your head.
Yeah.
I just want to know where those cats going to be when they're 7-2 here in a couple months. Because the Bengals are playing good football.
They're
just some bad luck. They're going to be all right.
They're a really good football team, and like you said, they'll get it right.
All right, Coach. Talking about getting it right. This weekend, tough weekend out. I'm going to talk about something that you're not anticipating probably.
Okay.
I looked to see if you guys set a record. And you were close, but you did not.
I watched your show last night. It was, yeah.
I think the record, if memory serves, for block kicks in a game is 6. You guys blocked 5.
Yeah, we did a good job of that. That means they scored too many touchdowns. So.
I was just trying to get you meat to chew on.
No, I know.
I don't think that – I know that I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the scoreline to be like it is or was.
No.
What are your observations, first of all? Mm-hmm. Secondly, what do you do in the bye week to build because you're off this weekend? I don't know how you feel about that. And third, what's the likelihood that scoreline would be the same if y'all got another shot at them?
All right, so the first question is I don't think anybody saw that coming. We obviously know we didn't play well. We didn't coach well either, so I'll put that out there. We turned it over 7 times when you include the safety and then the onside kick, which was a really smart move by them to get the ball back before half. That was a close game in the first quarter. You know, they got the safety on us. We had that goal line stand. We did a really good job in the first drive of the game, getting that goal line stand, 4th down. And the trouble with when you do that, you got to get the ball out of the end zone. Yeah. And you know that safety started kind of like a whirlwind for us in a bad direction.
Well, you guys did on that goal line stand, did something not a lot of teams have been able to do for the last 3 or 4 years. You stopped JoJo Jennings cold from the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
On the play, and I'm not even being funny, we talked about it during the telecast. The safety was a result of a stumble, but we saw players losing their footing all night.
Yeah.
Was that just happenstance, or was there something going on? I was on the field before the game. It didn't seem like it was wet. What was going on there?
You know, there was some footing issues that we had. We slipped a few times around the sidelines, both the Lee County sideline and ours. You know, going back to who we played, Lee County. I talked to you about it numerous times. I mean, they may be the best team in the conference. I told our players that going in that we're probably playing the best team in the conference. So if we played them again, I mean, well, that's way down the line. We've got a bunch of work to do. We'd like to think that game will be a lot closer. I know that they're probably a better football team than us. They're not 59 points better. There's no way. With that said, this week we got to get healthy. We've got guys that are banged up a little bit. So the first 2 days of our bye week, we're going to go tomorrow again, and so only 3 days for the week, and then give them the rest long weekend off. But we're just in jerseys and shorts, getting conditioning in, going over some drills, putting in some new stuff, some wrinkles to our offense, and then having a little bit of fun too, because I think our guys are, we're at the midpoint of the season. It did come. The bye came at a good time for us.
That was what I was going to ask. Is if you could set it up, if you had it right smack in the middle.
It did, because when you play Lee County and Scotland back to back like that, the fact that we have a bye, I mean, I don't like it in one way because we got our tails handed to us. You'd like to respond quickly, but knowing that we have a bye and that we get to play a team such as Scotland, that we think that we can play with them guys. It's good for us. And, with the RPI rankings, the only really good thing that happened that night, other than a few of these players here that are going to come on here in a bit, is we got percentage points for that. So we're 30th. So each week I'm going to check them, see where the RPI is for us. But, we're going to literally get rid of that game and move on to Scotland. That's
Well,
all
this
we
is
can do.
this is a season. You know, when the conference realigned into the format it's in now, there were a lot of folks that looked and said, and I was included in that. You know, we got these big 4A schools, we got these 3A schools, but you seem to think that the difference between the 4A and the 3A is a little bit less this year, and I think there's no clearer indicator than what Southern Lee did with Richmond in the first half.
Right.
I mean, that game was nip and tuck, and save for a break or two that went Richmond's way, Southern kind of gave them everything they wanted. Scoreline at the end didn't really reflect that, but
Right.
I mean, it's got to give. I'm not going to say that it gives you confidence, because I know you guys are confident going into anything, but you got to be looking and saying, well, this is not, you know, the Richmond team from '77 or you know, one of these state championship teams.
Right.
There's some W's out there to be had. Would you agree?
Yeah, well, we've got to do a really good job of the little things. We got to take care of the football. We got to block better. We got to tackle better. We do those things. If we do those three things, we'll have a chance to win every football game. We cannot turn the ball over 7 times. We cannot miss 10 or more tackles, and we got to do a better job blocking. So I think we're going to put all that behind us, like I said, and we're gonna move in a positive direction. I look around, I check the scores every Friday night to see, you know, how the rest of the teams in the conference did, and I just will be big time Lee County fan the rest of the way, because that's a big percentage for us.
Good
and
point.
Plus, I like Steve Bordeaux as well, because he's a good dude.
He's a hard guy not to like, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy. So I think it is. I think the 3As are closer to the 4As. Last year it was a huge discrepancy. I think it's gotten closer. Hopefully that won't affect the meeting in the end of November, though.
We'll see how that plays out. Now, you talked about Scotland and checking scores. Scotland was one of those teams that kind of got people's attention this past week with what Hope County did. Have you had a chance to really look at Scotland yet, or is that for next week?
One of my friends, actually, I did get some film on Scotland earlier, but I'm not sure
Fair
who
enough.
I got it from. So we watched a little Scotland, but yeah.
All right.
They're a good football team. We know that. I'm the great coach. Coach Bailey is a tremendous coach, and they're really good. But
well, the question I'm going to ask you when the cameras go off, I want to know how good Hope really is. So we'll talk about that off the air, because Hope County,
they're pretty good.
We'll see.
They've got 2 athletes that are as athletic as anybody in the conference. So
you said you saw the show last night. I meant what I said then. Hope County last year, we saw at the skill positions, they had a core group of athletes that was as good as anybody in the conference, and maybe those guys have kind of figured it out. We'll see. I'm interested.
Yeah.
This Lee County Hope County game, you gonna come down with me in the booth?
I would,
Come
but
hang.
I have a date with Scotland. And
fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you can be our correspondent over there, man. We'll give you a mic pack or something. You can go out there. That'd be fun.
That sounds good.
All right, Coach. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back and give away some hardware. You're watching the Zaxby's Coaches Show. I'm Chris. This is Coach. We'll see you on the other side.
Legal matters involving the family can be emotionally draining, complex, and difficult for all involved. Call the highly skilled attorneys at King Law Firm today. The call is free, the consultation is free, the advice is priceless. King Law Firm. We fight to make it right.
Buy your next new or used car the way you want to buy with the Pinehurst Toyota Smart Buy program. Visit PinehurstToyota.com and choose or build the vehicle you want. Try the Pinehurst Toyota Smart Buy. It's the easiest way to buy your next new or used car.
If you've been injured in a car crash, the personal injury lawyers at King Law Firm will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call King Law Firm today. The call is free, the consultation is free, the advice is priceless. King Law Firm. We fight to make it right.
All right, welcome back. We've been joined on set by some guys that are bigger and fitter than I am. Coach, who do we have with us?
We have Zachary McCormick here to my right. He's the Defense Player of the Week. And then Nick Conway here to my left. A little bit about Zach. Sophomore in our program. Played about half the games on varsity last year. Played offense and defensive line up until last Friday night against Lee County, and the snaps were in favor of our defense being on the field a lot. So Zach actually played all 59 snaps in the game.
What?
Yeah, all 59. He did not come out. He played defensive end, and then he also played nose tackle when our other nose tackle had to get a break. So he's not where he wants to be, but he played a really tough game against very, very good offensive line in Lee County, as you can attest.
All right, so given that you played all 59 snaps this past weekend, if you had your choice, would you play 100%, 80%, 75%? How many snaps? What percentage of snaps would you play in a perfect world to stay fresh and at 100%? Or you just want to be out there every play?
I'm fine with being out there every play, but I'm around like the 85%.
Okay.
To be like fully 100%.
All right, very good. And on the other side of the ball?
This is Nick Conway, and Nick actually did us a really good favor to make sure that Zach could get all the defensive reps. He came in and played for Zach, and I don't think you came out of the game at all either, did you, Nick? So Nick played, I think we had 45 offensive plays. We'd like to have more than that, but we watched the film. Coach Giggy thought he did a really good job for his first time out there. Got a pancake block, and he did a good job with our wide zone stuff, and he knew all the plays and knew what he was supposed to do, so very smart guy. Zach and Nick are both really intelligent guys. Zach has a 3.5 or better as a GPA, and Nick's 3.8 or better. So, I mean, we got really smart guys on our football team, and it's awesome to have these guys. They're really good kids, and they come from great families. So,
all right, so Coach has explained the wide zone scheme on air, on the show. What can you tell the folks at home that aren't familiar with the wide zone? How would you describe it to somebody?
It's a more outside run. For the lineman, you just got to step out really wide, get your head across the defender in front of you, and just drive. That's basically what it comes down to. It's not too difficult, and it's a very physical type of run style, and Russ is perfect for that. So.
All right, how do you do, Coach?
He did really good. That's why he's sitting here today, because, I mean, he did not get manhandled, and they have some really good defensive linemen. Now their linebackers made plays, but we expect them to do that, so because they're that good. And it's like when you said to me last week, so what's the challenge that Lee County brings? I said, well, how long do you got? So they're a good football team, and you know these two young men played really good football in a not so bright night.
All right, so you guys, and either one of y'all can chime in or both. It doesn't matter. This is a bye week. You're going through it. Coach said things are a little bit different. What do you hope to accomplish during the bye week?
Just to get re-familiar with the offense. We're going to be running a couple different new plays, and I feel like we just need to get fresh on the O-line and just get back to work.
All right, I feel like what's the Adam Sandler movie, Waterboy?
Waterboy.
I feel like you got a top secret notebook to walk around with. Now I'm gonna steal the notebook. You got all kinds of wrinkles, and I'm gonna be probing you, trying to figure out what you're doing. I got one suggestion for you. You know what it is, right? I'm going to be looking for it. Remember I told you?
You did. I forget.
I'd see.
Well, I think you probably should tell me, though, again.
I'll tell you when we go. Okay. I don't, you might roll it out for, the touchdown that you need to win a state championship one day. All right.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, quadruple reverse, man.
Ooh, that is. Oh, the reverse pass, toss pass.
No.
Oh.
Tight end down the seam.
We haven't. We just didn't run it, but
all right, there we go.
It is a good play.
Coach, I don't know what happens the rest of the way, man, but I'm willing to lay money you guys don't get blanked on the scoreboard again this year.
I would agree with that.
All right, cool. And I'm going to be honest with you. Had I thought you were in a better mindset, I would have called you to see if you want to watch the game on Sunday, but I'm like, he's still mad. He's one of the most competitive people I know.
I appreciate that.
Next time. Next time. And I'm glad we didn't, because I had to hear
the Super Bowl this year.
Could be. I'm down for that. I'll take it today. All right. We'll be back on the other side of the break. Oh, first of all, we got to award some hardware. Yeah. Make sure we got the right ones. All right. The Legacy Offensive Player of the Year trophy for you. And a $25 Zaxby's gift card. And the same for you on the other side of the football. I'm sure as a sophomore, there's more of those in your future. Don't let Coach forget about the linemen. They love the skill guys. Quarterbacks get all the love. They need the hog mollies to come in here and get some more love.
I agree.
All right, we'll be back on the other side of the break with the Scholar Athlete of the Week. You're watching the Zaxby's Coaches Show.
Jen Ritchie and her staff at Everything Pines can show you all the Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen, and Bass have to offer. A trusted real estate professional with over a decade of experience. Each client receives a customized marketing plan featuring professional photography, drone footage, and floor plans designed just for them. For more information, go to everythingpinespartners.com and check out one of the hundreds of reviews. Everything Pines, showcasing the Sand Hills.
All right, welcome back to the Zaxby's Coaches Show, joined by someone smarter than me or Coach here, I'm certain. The Scholar Athlete, the Motto Mortgage Scholar Athlete of the Week. Coach, tell us about this young man.
Well, this young man here is Russ Shaper, and you said it. He's smarter than both of us combined, without question. Russ has been a 4-year program guy for us. He's a captain, one of the best leaders that I've been around in my 21-plus years.
That's big. That's big words.
He's a really good kid, and he sent me a nice text. Actually, it was Saturday morning. It made me feel a little bit better about the night. But Russ played tailback for us, played fullback for us, played some linebacker actually in the game. He had a touchdown saving tackle. So like Russ is just high quality. Comes from a great family. Very studious player, and I think 4.0891. I don't know. I probably screwed that up. Very smart kid, and we're just happy to have him.
When you can't even get the GPA straight,
that tells you you're about where you're at. Yeah.
Russ, I've been watching you for 4 years. You have done a lot of different things for this football team over the course of that time. If you had to choose one role to fill for the team, what would it be?
A team leader.
Just team leader, not a position, not anything.
Wherever you need me, I'll go. Whether you need me on the sidelines, on the field, up in the press box, wherever you tell me, and I'll go help as best I can.
All right. With that lofty GPA, what are your plans academically as you move into the future?
Academically, I've applied to the Citadel down in Charleston, South Carolina.
I spent last weekend in Charleston. Yeah,
I come from a military household, so around that kind of environment with leaders and everything like that, it's just something that I've always wanted to surround myself with and kind of raise myself in a situation like that, especially since I want to pursue a career in the military after college.
All right. So the Citadel, which branch of the military would you be looking at after the Citadel?
Definitely the Army. That's where my dad was.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. And if you come out as an officer from the Citadel, any idea what branch you'd want to be? Infantry, engineer?
Probably an engineer, a combat engineer. That's what my dad was.
Okay.
So I really just want to follow in his footsteps. He paved a great path for me.
All right.
So I just want to follow it.
Just a little, because I spent 10 years of my life as an Army recruiter, 10 years kicking indoors, the rest of that. Officers that want to be engineers tend to get it. Yes, I'm just telling you. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's just a great kid. And
you take any credit for that kind of mindset? You're just lucky.
Yeah, I'm just very fortunate. Yeah, all right. No doubt about it.
So let me ask you this. You've been here 4 years varsity. What is the primary difference you've seen in the program under Coach Trousdale's 2 years at the helm?
Morale. Definitely morale.
Really?
Yes. Obviously there were some disagreements when we had our previous coach. And now that everything's kind of fallen into place, morale is up. Everyone's excited to come to practice. Everyone's excited to just get back out there and keep working. After a game, everyone's, okay, we're coming in on Saturdays. Because everyone just wants to keep getting better. And, he's a great encourager and leader out on the field, so we're all just happy to play under him.
All right, very good. That's high praise right back to you. I like that. I like that. Mutual admiration. I can tell you that one of the things the rest of the conference is talking about after they've seen your JV team is they're dressing like 60 people on JV.
We do have a
lot of people that are jealous of that.
Yeah.
In fact, I talked to a coach the other day, said, wish we had half that. So I think that speaks to what's going on with the program. I appreciate you guys being out here. Anything you'd like to add about Scotland coming up or the rest of the conference schedule?
Well, obviously with the bye week, it doesn't mean an off week. So, we're out here, we're preparing, we're going to do whatever we can to come out there and play 4 quarters with them.
All right, very good. Coach, you got any last words?
Just really happy to have all 3 of these young men. Great kids, great family. And just like Russ said, we're working this week, and it's not a bye week for us, so to speak. We'll give them Thursday and Friday off, but, we want to make sure that they're feeling good Monday come around we can be prepared and give Scotland our best.
All right, you got a prediction in the Scotland game this weekend?
I think that Scotland will win the football game. I'm interested to see how Southern League plays because I haven't seen them either. So to be able to watch a team in person, to me, is big because you get to see the pads popping or hear the pads pop. And it's a lot different than watching it on film. So.
All right, great atmosphere in Laurinburg.
I've never been to a game, so I'm excited about it.
It's a fun place to be.
Sure.
So I think you're going to have a good – you've never been there?
Never.
Really?
I mean, not to coach in a game or watch a game. No.
I think you're going to dig it.
Good deal.
All right, Coach. Thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate it, brother.
Russ,
Yes, sir.
thanks for
Thank
hanging
you.
out.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. This is the Motto Mortgage Scholar Athlete of the Week trophy. And this is $25 worth of chicken from Zaxby's. And if you play that right, there may be a way that you can work that with the app and use that on the BOGO for the 27th of September. Don't forget, download the app, and on the 27th, go get some free chicken. All right, I am Chris Delambert. This is Coach Jason Trousdale. Stay tuned. After this show, there will be a replay of the Union Pines Lee County game from last Friday. We will be on the road in Rayford for the Lee County Hope County matchup. We say it every week, but I'm legit this week. I'm fired up. I want to see Hope County. I know Lee County inside and out, but Hope County really doing some things this year. And those two teams sit atop the conference right now. So big matchup. Should be a great night. If you're in the area, Union Pines isn't playing, so come on down to Rayford and check it out. It'll be a blast. We will see you Friday night, next Monday, next Tuesday, sometime. We're on all the time. This is the Zaxby's Coaches Show. I'm Chris. This is Coach. We are out.
We took our signature sandwich and pumped up the bass. With bacon and cheese, it's the new Signature Club, remixed by Zaxby's.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Visit Randy and Jill Saunders or Kathy Thompson in Southern Pines or Seven Lakes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The Zaxby's Coaches Show. Brought to you by Legacy Commercial and Residential Construction, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Zaxby's Friends, Family, Flavor. With your host, Chris Delambert. Only on the NFHS Network. Brought to you by New Image Media.